Welcome to the Managing Pages tutorial. Pages are a key element for any ProtoShare project, as well as designs, content, and feedback. Pages contain designs, and designs contain the content and feedback. We're using a practice project to show you how to manage pages. You create pages in the Pages tab, where they are displayed using an interactive page tree or sitemap. The top page in the page tree is called the root page and by default is named Home, while other pages are created below the root. Please note we can only have one root page. In a new project, we're supplied with a handful of placeholder pages, but as you can see, this sample project has lots of pages. For a website prototype, the pages in the page tree represent your website architecture. In addition, the pages you create are used by the prototype navigation. To demonstrate, let's open the home page active design. This design has a few different navigation areas that display different pages in the page tree, including account pages, header pages, and footer pages. The navigation can be configured in various ways. For example, the main header navigation is configured to display the top two page levels below the root. We'll check this out in test mode. Notice that the order of these pages is the same as the order of pages in the page tree. Navigation is a powerful feature in ProtoShare because it allows you to easily build clickable prototypes. The details of creating and configuring navigation are described in another tutorial. For now, let's create a few new pages. We can use the New Page button in the toolbar, the File or right-click menus, or keyboard shortcuts to create a new page or new subpage. Let's create a new page called Community. Now, this page actually belongs under the Resources category. We can drag it and drop it to the correct location. Now let's create a few subpages of Community. The prototype navigation updates when you modify the page tree. We can see this after refreshing the canvas and moving back to test mode and hovering over resources. For each page, we can configure its visibility and SEO properties. Using the SEO properties, your team can begin thinking about search engine optimization from the beginning. And with the visibility properties, we can hide pages from the navigation or hide them from reviewers and the site. By default, pages are visible and can be seen by reviewers. And they can also be automatically included in the navigation, as we just demonstrated. At times, you might want to hide a page from navigation because the page is used as a placeholder or as a starting point for a separate section in the page tree. This technique is often used when you need to create several different areas of navigation. Hiding a page from reviewers and the site is useful in cases where the page is not part of the prototype or is a work in progress that you don't want reviewers to access. Let's hide the community page because it is a work in progress. We'll verify that the page is hidden by going into test mode. As we can see, it's no longer available. Notice that when a page is hidden, its font is grayed out. Another way to create pages is by duplication. This is a convenient way to duplicate designs, especially for pages that have similar content. This is also a really good approach for creating pages that use the same template so that the content is correct for the duplicated pages. To delete pages, you place them in the trash can at the bottom of the page tree. We can do that by dragging and dropping them, or by using the Move to Trash menu item. To remove pages from the trash, simply select that node and empty the trash. The Pages tab has other features that help your workflow. For example, you can view some or all of the pages as a diagram. You can also include documentation for each page. The Documentation tab is a large, free-form text area where you can capture specifications, notes, or ideas about the page. This information is also available in the Review UI. This concludes the Managing Pages tutorial. For additional help resources, please visit the support section of Protoshare.com.